Okay, everybody. I found a new way that you'd be able to get some decent sleep where they will not be able to interfere with it. Basically, this is what you need to do, and I do recommend you to get both innate state and both the radiational pins that I showed you before. It doesn't matter which brand you get, just as long as you have one of them. Because first off, that actually undoes. You got to understand, like the devices that you're using, they're still putting harmful negative EMF frequencies into your body. That radiation coming from it, that's still absorbing into your body, and that's why you're not feeling as well as you do, because you got to understand what you're being beamed. That's like, but you're still using these devices. That's like self harm, you know. But as you already know, we got to use these things for communication. It's dangerous, yes, but at the same time, it's beneficial when we're able to communicate with each other, even though they try to interfere with that. Okay, so two things you're gonna need: both the app N8 state, that's N, capital N, then the number eight, then the word STATE, all one word. You can find it in your local Google App Store. You already seen the pins that I showed you, or the stickers, the anti-radiational stickers that can go on the back of your device. That makes a huge difference. It's not just for your phone, your tablet, or anything like that. It could also go onto your router as well. You could put that on there because your router technically gives out a lot more harmful EMFs than your actual device does. So if you putting that on there, it makes a huge difference. Anyway, the other thing, basically what I wanted to go over as far as the way you can get some extra sleep, and this is guaranteed too. I'm gonna leave a link in the description for this Rife frequency. It's mixed with binaural beats, and what this is, it's high. It's a high bass frequency, right? I believe I may have left it in the playlist, but I'm gonna leave it a link on this video here for y'all to check out. There's many things you could do this. Now, what you have in the sticker in an innate state, the radiation can't harm you anymore. I mean, it's still there, yeah, but it's not gonna be harmful. You could have this thing up to your skin and you'll be fine. Here's what you can do, right? Normally this stuff likes to like normally be along the backside towards your body. It usually goes from the back, from the all the way down to the core, like where your hips are at, to the base of where the feet is, because there definitely control mechanisms around the feet as well. And then it's going to be like right around the base of the where the neck is. Now there's several ways you can do this. You could do this either with three different devices, or you can just play this through a surround sound speaker and have the sound playing throughout the room. It's not loud, but you can play it loud and you will still be able to sleep to this because of the way the sound is. It's not so much as what it would, it would bother you. It's literally just sounds like someone just constantly tapping on the drum, but it's very soft and light. This actually, the Nanotech cannot stand this frequency, and it kills them over time, and it also forced them to eject out of the body as well. They're going to be forced to leave. The best thing for the best results is to have a surround sound playing this, because even if they come out of the body, they can't be in the room. And with as large as the room is, and by them being microscopic, there's no way they'd be able to get out of there in time. There's no way. They'll be forced. They'll be stuck there, constantly having to hear that, and they're gonna die over time. Now, I will warn you, targeted individuals, they will most likely try to relace you when you do this. If you haven't seen one of my older videos on my guide channel, I talk about the acupuncture pen. The thing that also kills the stuff, since these things like to be under the skin, is a electrical magnetic charge. And what's that? A EMP generator pen, which is an acupuncture pen, it can be used to do the exact same thing. And what you want to do is you want to use this on your joint areas, like between where your arms and stuff is, the joint areas to where your knee, behind the kneecap and stuff like that, along right around where your crotch area is, and right between the leg region. There's a lot of them there too. You want to go in areas like that, even around the neck too. It's gonna sting a bit, but it's gonna be beneficial to you. It's gonna be much beneficial to you because you're gonna be able to kill that stuff off a lot quicker and be able to actually feel a whole lot better a lot sooner. Now that I've actually been able to cut off a lot of this harmful EMF, I'm actually starting to feel a lot better though. Honestly, people, like if you're gonna film like areas of 5G areas, don't stay too close to that because it's already harmful as it is. But as we all know, we're already surrounded by this stuff. It's in the buildings, it's in the ventilation systems, it's everywhere, man. Now, I did a test on this, right? I completely tested this stuff. I did a test for like about a good 3 days. I tested without even using the frequencies and without even using the copper fabric, and they were able to wake me up around like 1 in the morning. That was just with the copper fabric and with my orgonite. So they're able to still activate this stuff when I'm not using that. But when I used it, I was, the copper fabric, I was able to, continue getting some more sleep. But the problem is, it's the nanotech. So the best combination is to have those frequencies playing when you go to sleep, because I mean, if it's being killed off and it's being interfered with, they can't operate it to wake you up, right? That way you get your necessary sleep, what you're going to need, what your body is going to need to kill this stuff off, because it has to be able to rest in order for your body to go into into its other shift of working, to where it can actually start working on doing what it needs to do. The less you sleep, the less likely it can handle that stuff and kill it off, because it's too busy doing other functions when you're awake. Honestly, I think that's when your immune system's supposed to kick in high gear, when you're asleep, actually. But I'm not too certain about that. I have to do some research. But anyway, the next video that I'm going to have is going to be a video on a documentary about Dr. Rife, Dr. Royal Rife. And this is the man that created the technology of the frequencies that you're using today. Many of these frequencies were just mixed together by random other individuals, people who have also studied into this technology of Rife technology. And I think every single one of them, but unfortunately we also got the ones who are using this technology for ill purposes. This technology, people, this can cure just about any damn disease out there, okay? I don't care what it is, whether it's AIDS, herpes, any of that, any cancerous disease, any of that stuff. This stuff is the cure for that. It kills this stuff off at the cellular level, to where it can't sustain itself anymore. You want to know one of the main problems, what they were saying with cancer was? It's because, first off, it's something that infects too many cells. They try to cure one thing, and they can't do it all simultaneously. I think it was either that or herpes. It was something like that. But at the same time, if you got something that could just cure every individual cell at the molecular level, at the cellular level, right? You're good to go. You're good to go. That's your medicine. That's your cure right there. But to give people a more better understanding of that, I will leave a video down on the next one about that, and I also will leave the frequency vid that I've been using in the description. Honestly, with how normally I wouldn't advocate this, but seriously, I recommend people to download, if at all possible, please download those right frequencies, because they're desperately trying to take over the media. You've already seen how crazy this corruption has been. There's stuff on the playlist for that. There's right frequencies on the playlist. Check those out. I'm pretty sure the people who have made them, knowing what's really going on, they would be more than happy to allow you to do that, okay? They would be more than happy to. Plus, this is for your own protection anyway, because of how dangerous this stuff is. How dangerous the stuff that they're doing, man. So, yeah. Everybody, stay safe, stay strong.